lovely and darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy, and this time I'm doing another Top 5 Wednesday. As always, the Goodreads group is in the description below if you want to check that out. And this week's topic is books we're going to read in 2017. So these aren't books that are coming out in 2017, these are books that are already on our TBR list and we haven't gotten to yet. I also picked books that I own because I own a lot of books I haven't read. So to kind of cut that list down. And obviously these are not the only books I'm going to read. And I tried to pick books that I have not talked about recently. So books that I haven't purchased recently or haven't put in another TBR list. Just to try to mix up the video. So first up, I have The House of the Spirits by Isabel Allende. I personally need to read more diverse cultures, specifically about not American cultures. So I haven't read a lot about South America. So Isabel Allende is up there on the number of books and authors that I've been recommended from that section. So I'm going to try to read this one. This follows a family in, I don't remember which country it is. I haven't read the book yet, so forgive me. But basically you have all these different family dynamics happening. There's magical realism in this book. It sounds like the middle generation has a Romeo and Juliet thing going on. So it sounds intriguing and awesome. So, ta-da! Next up, I have the Tom Swift Jr. books. These are written by the pen name Victor Appleton II, even though it's actually multiple authors. These are written in the 1950s and 1960s. These are books that I inherited when my grandmother died. And were my uncles and moms. And were my uncles and mom's books. So I haven't actually read any of them, despite the fact that I've had them for 8 or 9 years. And so that's why they're on this list. I need to do it. I own the first 28 books. So maybe I should read at least one of them. So this is the first book, Tom Swift and his Flying Lab. And these follow Tom Swift Jr., who is the son of this inventor and just child genius, creates rocket ships and outer spaceness and robots that save the earth and stuff. So it sounds awesome. A little bit corny maybe, but still pretty epic. And I don't know why I haven't read them yet. I need to do that because they're otherwise just taking up space. Next up, I have the Outlander books by Gabaldon. I have watched the television show, at least series 1, and it's awesome. So I am I need to read the books. And actually, I have read the first chapter of book 1, and it's got amazing writing. So fairly confident that I will finish these. Although they do have at least the show has pretty graphic sex and violence. So I'm assuming the books have similar. These are about Claire, who, so these books start off with Claire, who, right after the end of World War II, she and her husband have both gotten out of military service, and now they're trying to figure out how to have a married life together, and they go on this honeymoon to Scotland, and while they're there, Claire discovers this stone circle of rocks, and it actually has powers and can send her back in time, and she gets sent back to the 1700s to this Highland area with all these clans, and she meets Jamie, and I love this. I love the show. I'm assuming book Jamie is also amazing. So, part romance, part historical fiction, part science fiction, time travel, fantasy stuff going on here. So yeah. Also, I own 4 of these books, so I need to at least read the first book in the series. Next up, I have The Once and Future King by T.H. White. This is about King Arthur. It's the book that The Sword and the Stone is based off of. It's actually several different stories that were written between 1939 and end of 1950s. So it's more modern Arthurian legend, more modern language, which hopefully will make it more accessible. So I really love King Arthur and Camelot and Merlin, and so I'm gonna try to read this one. Ta-da! And the last book on my list is Beauty by Robin McKinley. This is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which is one of my favorite fairy tales, and I feel like my urge to read everything Beauty and the Beast is just going to get worse as we get closer to the Disney live-action movie with Emma Watson. I'm just going to go into Beauty and the Beast craze mode, probably. So I've been saving this book for that moment, knowing that I will want everything Beauty and the Beast. So I've been told this version is awesome, and so yes, definitely going to read it. So there's my TBR for 2017, whatever this was, Top 5 Wednesday, whatever. If you've read any of these books, let me know if you thought they were good or not. If you can do it, especially without spoiling them. Or what books do you want to read in 2017? Yeah. Peace out. I love you guys, and keep reading. Bye.